I love that. I love that. It works. We're all adults and it works still. What's up with that? Top 2 or 3 ahas from the first half. Who has something that they felt like they connected with in the first half? Yeah, John.
Being unattached to the results.
Yeah, love that. Being unattached to the results.
That was big for me. That was really big for me because I tend to get overly involved with people and the outcome.
Yes.
And then I'm helping them with other things. And
Yep.
I become a social worker.
Yeah, right? And when you do that in a client situation, do those people feel like you're more or less professional?
Less professional.
I think you're right. And that doesn't mean they don't like you.
Definitely. No, they love me, but
Yeah.
I'm less professional.
Doesn't mean they're not going to work with you even, but it's
Right.
unnecessary and it isn't what you do. Yeah, so Melissa, let me ask you this. To not be attached to the outcome, what do you need?
I just need to just stick to the business of being professional and generating leads. I have lots of people who do
Yes.
it.
Professional salespeople generate leads.
Yeah, and
That's
not
what they
being
do.
so attached to the outcome and spending too much time with people,
Yeah,
with individual clients. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
agree.
Leads.
Yep, I hear you.
Being
John?
unattached to the outcome doesn't mean doesn't mean to me that I don't care.
Right.
It's just that it doesn't obscure my job.
Yeah, you could even go one step further and say, look, if I tell you the real truth and you choose not to work with me because you either don't want to hear the truth or you don't agree with me or you're just confrontational and argumentative, I'm okay with that. Right? Jimmy said that to me in the, hey, listen, because I'm about the truth, and if I tell you the truth and you choose not to list your health with me, let's be clear, that's okay. Right? In fact, the fairy script is actually when they sit down. And I don't know if this is Mike or Tom. You can tell me. But there's one of 3 things is going to happen today. You know, one is you're going to choose to list your health with me, and that's great. One is that you may choose not to list your health with me, and the other is I may choose not to take your listing. And any one of those outcomes is okay. Can we be okay with that right up front? Right? I love that actually. I love that. It's very, is it direct? Who was it that, Joanne was saying, I think she's on the phone, but Joanne was saying that sometimes she feels bad about, you know, man, my questions are kind of direct. Well, that's pretty freaking direct.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But it's like
Yeah.
I walked away too. I got a buyer that came to my mind that I need to either get on board or let him down.
Yeah.
And that feels good.
Yeah. And it's okay. And then you know what? There's one little hidden added value in this. If someone chooses not to work with you after you tell them the truth,
You don't want
that is a win.
Yeah.
You don't want
Dodging the bullet.
Yeah, yeah, it's called dodging a bullet, absolutely. Because we've all done it. We've all bought a listing. We've all, you know, gone a little, well, you ever had a seller talk you up on the price and actually make you change your mind? Usually when that happens, it's because you don't have enough other sellers to meet with. You know what I mean? Because you always go in there knowing, yeah, Andrew.
Not that I really understand real estate, but back in retail, we used to call it thinking with your wallet. Whenever you had a client come in and you were trying to, you know, show them they said, I want the best. And you're thinking, well, this one's $300 and it does everything. You'll walk out the door, you'll close the sale. And then people would be, you know, kind of dishumored by the idea that you thought they were cheap, that you didn't have the opportunity to offer them everything that was real because you weren't being professional, you were being sympathetic.
Yeah, it's no different. Sales is sales, man. People want the truth. Hey, what's the best TV I can buy for under $3,500? I don't want you to show me the TV that's, you know, $34,999, unless that is the best TV that I can buy for under $34. I want the truth. And I also might want to know, hey, for $37.98, I can get the best one, right? I mean, people want the truth. Yeah, Jimmy.
An example I like to give is the difference between being a professional and trying to be someone's friend. Have you ever been to a restaurant that you love the restaurant, but you know they're not doing very well, and the owner comes and he's like overly friendly and he's trying to like be nice because he wants you to come back, and then the opposite is like when you go to a really nice restaurant that you know is doing well, and the owner will come by, he'll just say hi really quick and he's gone. The feeling you get from that restaurant is like, wow, this guy's got his crap together. This is a great restaurant. I want to come back here. You make you feel good. The guy that's like wants to be your friend, he's telling you, even though you're like, you feel bad for him, you don't want to go back because you're like, this is just awkward. I hate the feeling when I'm here. Like, I hate that it's just not like, it doesn't make me feel good to be. It's the same kind of thing in sales. We tend to want to be people's friends and like overdo that. And it almost makes them like not want to like be with us because there's a professional level where they're like, I don't want to use them because I'm going to feel bad if they don't make any money or if I have to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so as opposed to the professional side of it.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's far more professional, and it's really weird when I started role playing a lot and stuff. And role play is key. We already did some. We're about to do some more. Role play is key. If you start role playing this stuff a lot, what you'll get when you're on the other end of the role play is everything that you think about sales. And Joni and I just talked about this on the break. People get into sales, get into real estate, and these are people who are really, really well liked by their friends and family, and people always want to talk to them, and they're like, you know, a lot of you guys are like the life of the party and stuff in a social situation. For some reason, you get a real estate license, and you think, now no one wants to talk to you. Nah, they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to hear from you. They don't like me. I might be bothering them. It's not true. That's your thing. That's your hang-up. That's in your head. You guys got to get out of your head about lead generation and just do it, and not be attached to the outcome on that either. When you make a call, the person doesn't want to use you or tells you no, who cares? Call somebody else. Right? Ed?
I had the good aha is what you said about people know what's in our head, and whether we realize it or not. If we don't believe we are the best one for them, and we have all the abilities they need, and we have all the standard of care they need, then they're not going to believe it.
Yeah.
So
I love that you said that. If you don't think that someone would be a fool not to hire you instead of anybody else, regardless of price, those last 3 words are so key to what we're about to do next, then you don't deserve that listing. You don't deserve that buyer broker to even sign. They should sign with somebody else because you aren't the smartest person to hire, right? If you don't have that, if you don't really believe that about yourself, come through. That's the real truth. People can sense it. They just know. What you put out there comes back to you. It's the law of attraction. Or it's the law of repulsion. Right? You get what you get. So there's a book that I'm recommending. This is why I put it up here. There's a book called Start With Why. And it's a book by a man named Simon Sinek. And so when you talk about what we're talking about why, how, and what. All of us know what we do, right? What's your business? What do you do for a living? What's your specialty? Most of us know how we do it. Not all of us, most of us. All companies are like that, by the way. All companies know what they do or they're out of business. Most companies know how they do it. Not all, but most. Very few companies know why, at a deep, deep level. Why do they get up in the morning? Why are you in business? Why do you care? Why will you make a difference in the prospect's experience? Why? Kathy, you and I were just talking about, hey, can I share what you said about passion?
Sure.
So what Kathy said to me was, Kathy's an amazing swimmer. Like, she does the Golden Gate swim and stuff. How many times?
90.
That completed it 90 times.
38 consecutive years.
38 consecutive years, right?
Some of you weren't born yet.
So Kathy, you guys think Kathy's passionate about swimming? Yeah, you think Kathy's passionate about the Golden Gate swim in particular? 90 times? I'm surprised you didn't get eaten by a shark.
There's never been a shark attack in the bay.
That's awesome. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I'm sure, and I'm surprised. I'm not
Check
surprised
that out
you do know
38
that.
years ago.
I would have known that. Yeah. So Kathy's super passionate about swimming. You know what she's not passionate about? What she feels like she's not really passionate about?
Dry land.
Tell us.
Walking.
You're hilarious.
Dry land.
Yeah. What did you say to me about kind of what you're not really in touch with passion about?
In my real estate business.
Yeah. Passionate about swimming. Really, real estate is just kind of a means to an end, maybe, right?
Well, there's some passion involved in it, but not like that.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'm hoping.
Same.
What I'm hoping is because I know there's other people in here feeling the same way. Okay, you know why I'm in real estate? Money, right? Or you know why I'm in real estate? There's a video we're about to watch. It's short. of Simon Sinek, the author of this book, and he's gonna say something in that video about money. Write it down. Why? This is a PC. Well, this is barely a PC. This machine has got to be going on 5, 6 years old.
Oh, no.
Intel Citrine. Well, hey, Andrew, the tech world.
It's
how old-
12.
It's 12 years old. Oh my God. Okay. So
No, it's 12 human years old.
there are companies who can charge more for a product that's essentially the same, and Apple is one of those companies. Simon Sinek's going to talk about this in the video, but why will people pay $3,900 for a fully loaded MacBook when they could buy the same exact PC? Well, a PC laptop that will do exactly the same things, and it's just as fast, sometimes even faster, and that's $1,900 fully loaded. Why do you think someone would? Because does Apple sell a lot of MacBooks?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah. Do they sell a lot of iPhones?
Yes.
Heck yeah. Do they sell a lot of iPads? Do they sell a lot of MacBook Airs? Yeah, absolutely. Why is it? Who knows? Who knows why? Huh? Image.
Perception.
The name? Okay.
Innovation?
Who said perception?
I
Perception, yeah.
Design.
Design. So here's what happens. How do they market their products? Or, I'm sorry, how do they market their products? Now, when we go over this, think of this in terms, and when you watch this video, think of this in terms of your business, your passion, why you go to work in the morning, your product, what you're selling, okay? Here's the laptop. This is how they market. Check out our awesome new laptop. It has a 15-inch TFT display. It has 1 terabyte hard drive, 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's got Intel Core i7, and it has Windows 8, and it's $750 fully loaded. But wait, if you act today, it's $699. And you guys have all heard, and you get a free set of steak knives. Here's how Apple markets their products. In everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We think differently. Our products are beautifully designed, sturdily built, exceedingly fast, and easy to use. Oh, by the way, we just happen to make personal computers. Want to buy one? Yeah, totally. How much? Who cares? Really, for the right now, not everyone's going to connect with that, but a ton of people do. So and you're going to hear that dialogue in this video, along with some others about other events and items that have gone through what is a tipping point in sales. And if you guys can connect with this, and we're going to do a little workshop, the last piece of this workshop, this is where you're going to leave with this almost done or done. Yes, Alex.
I want to go back a little bit because you threw me. You said that most businesses do not know why they're in business.
Yes, most businesses do not know why.
Why is that?
Because it's a deep concept, and it gets lost in the shuffle. And probably the original visionary of that business might have known why they were in the business, but even some of those people don't. I'll give you an example. I grew up in the restaurant business. My family owned restaurants since 1946. If somebody said, why are you in the restaurant business? I'm like, I would have probably said, well, because that's what I do for money. You know, I mean, I grew up in it. Why am I, you know? But that's where passion comes in. And you're going to get a really, probably a better, more succinct answer to this question you're going to see in this video. Okay? So I want you guys to watch this really quick. And the volume is on the speaker, so you should be able to hear it just fine.
Pretty good, Roy. You don't even need Andrew.
I was just going to say stand by.
You know what?
That's when you'll need you.
You know, Andrew's very sensitive.
Yes, he is.
So whoever said that, you need to talk to him after class.
I really appreciate it.
Everybody's sensitive.
Everybody.
I'm for this particular task.
It should be making noise.
Go ahead and answer that one for a little while.
Yeah.
Is there audio?
Yeah, there's audio, and this thing is plugged in correctly, but it's this machine. So I'm going to do something.
guy?
Simon Sinek.
Right, but what is
I
his?
can't hear a word he's saying.
He wrote the book called Start With Why.
Right. Did he do anything else?
It's led one of them.
S-E-N-C.
Thanks.
Oh, it's on your list.
I'll see you outside.
See, I need Andrew.
Everybody.
I knew as soon as he said he did, Andrew didn't come with him.
Oh, that's good.
Should work now.
Yeah, you spoke too soon.
Okay, so
So why do you buy a Mac?
this right here is why you buy a Mac.
And ask him to stay off and he's, yeah.
Wow.
Just for purposes of disclosure, that is not my computer.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Who, guess what I use?
Mac.
Hey, Andrew,
Yeah.
that's the reason you don't have an internet connection.
Why?
I couldn't get on, you just said there's no connection either.
Yeah, I'm aware. That's why I'm trying to
Here,
get
you know what? You want a hotspot?
He's gonna use his phone.
I'll give you 14 hotspots.
Yeah, he's got a hotspot.
That's just the computer.
Bear with us one second here. I'm going to give him a Wi-Fi hotspot.
We of the IT department appreciate your patience and understanding in this matter. A resolution will be available shortly. Please continue to stand by.
For years, my niece growing up, through my last he'd be great at gaming, you
Let's look at it. Try to see the bigger box. Freeze box.
That's why this
Who's connected to my hotspot? All right, here we go. We got it going now. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, will you disconnect from it? It's okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
want to take an elevator. Or the stairs.
It's a laptop.
I was a central banker for years. There's something about just kind of going in and parking on the
So you both have a Stony Point office too?
I went out to Stony Point. And I wanted to have and it is a little, it is a little more.
And a dog?
Of course, it doesn't work.
I have never been to the Professionalism office, but I thought it was just for you.
Oh, yeah. So you're having, it is, you know what I'm saying? So that's been an issue. That's something I'm thinking
Don't worry, let's move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that may be a common feature of the a derogatory.
No, Sean Macio, he's a presenter. He's old, I don't know.
So Andrew broke the computer.
Together.